Now here's your first practice session, okay? In this session, we will be practicing steady air and steady beat. I will quickly explain these concepts and then we'll get right into it. You can follow along with me. When I say steady air, I mean that I'm going to take a deep breath of air in, and when I expel that air, it is going to be continuous and there's not going to be any breaks in the sound. And the air won't move fast or slow or get louder and soft. What I'm looking for is represented by this line, one steady stream of air. So listen to me while you practice along and try to follow along and get that sound nice and steady. What I mean by steady beat is we are going to use a metronome, which is just this device on my phone, which keeps a steady beat for us. You can look this up on YouTube or Google. We're going to tap our foot along to that metronome, and in our head, we are going to think 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if I ask us to play a 4-beat long tone, we will think 1, 2, 3, 4, off. And what we're going to do there, we're going to start our air or our sound on beat 1, and we're going to end our air on off. Okay? Now, I might ask you to play a 4-beat tone. That way you'll start on 1 and you'll end on off. And we'll just think 1, 2, 3, 4 off. I might ask you to do an 8-beat tone, which just means in that situation, once we get to 4, we go back to 1, and then we do it once more and we end on off. Same with 12, right? If I ask you to do a 12-beat tone, we'll count to 4 3 times, and then we'll end on off. That all being said, let's get right to it. The idea here is you follow along with this practice session, and that's it. You've done your work for the day, and you can retire your instrument until the next day's practice session. Are you ready? Let's go. Okay, so here we go. Now let me remind you, make sure everything's set up correctly with your instrument, and make sure you have a good posture and a good embouchure, all right? Now let's work. The way this is going to work is I'm going to turn on the metronome. We're going to do 3 rounds. I'll do the first round will be 4 beats. So 1, 2, 3, 4 off. And we're going to do that 4 times. We're going to do each round 4 times. The second round will be 8 beats. We count to 4 twice and then off after that. Third round will be 12 beats. Now, if you can hold a note for 12 beats, that's awesome. If you can't yet, we're going to work up to it, okay? It takes a nice deep breath of air, so I want you to try. Here we go. I'm going to turn on my metronome, and let's get to it. There it is. Let's try it. Round 1, number 1, 4 beats. Here we go. 1, 2, ready. 1, 2, ready. 1, 2, ready. 1 more time. I want you to notice how I'm trying to keep a steady sound through this. And the way I do this is a steady stream of air. Let's go to round 2, 4 times, 8 beats each time. You can watch along with my finger if you're not sure where you're counting. Be sure to practice counting in your head. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready. Quick break, we'll do it again. 1, 2, ready. Nice. Let's keep going. 1, 2, ready. One more time. 1, 2, ready. Good, nice job. Now we'll get to the final round, which is 12 beats. I want you to try here, okay? Now, if you get lightheaded, sometimes in the beginning that happens. You might just want to pause the video and take a deep breath and take a quick break and then get back to it, all right? You'll get used to it very quickly. Here's the third round. 12 beats each time, 4 times. Ready? 1, 2, ready. Quick break. We'll do it 3 more times. 1, 2, ready. Again. 1, 2, ready. Here we go. 1, 2, ready. Great. So to end out this practice session, we'll be doing the same thing with the full saxophone. I'm not pushing down any keys yet. I'm just putting my thumbs in the right place to support the instrument, and I'm going to stay nice and relaxed. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to do 3 rounds, 4 beats, 8 beats, and then 12 beats. But this time I'm trying to fill the whole saxophone with a good, steady sound, which means I'm going to have to take a deep breath of air, right? Okay? So, since I'm holding the saxophone now, I'll count us in, but I'm not going to point along with the counting. I want you to try to count in your head now, okay? See if you can start and stop when I do. Let's do it. Here's my metronome. 1, 2, ready. That's 4 beats. Again, 1, 2, ready. Again. 1, 2, ready. One more time. 1, 2, ready. Good. Now second round with 8 beats. Remember, for this, I would recommend counting to 4 twice and then saying off in your head. That's what I'll be doing. Here we go. 1, 2, ready. Again. 1, 2, ready. And I'm just trying to keep a steady sound here. Again. 1, 2, ready. Nice. One more time with 8 beats. 1, 2, ready. Fantastic. Are your lips getting tired? That's okay. If they're a little too tired, you might retire the saxophone for the day and save 12 beats for the next time, okay? Your lips will get stronger as we go along. But I'm going to go ahead to 12 beats 4 times in a row. Let's do it. 1, 2, ready. And the longer we hold this note, the harder it gets for me to keep this sound nice and steady. So I'm going to really focus and try to do that. 3 more times. Ready? 1, 2, ready. Good. 2 more times. 1, 2, ready. Are you counting in your head? Last time. 1, 2, ready. Great, nice job. Keep at it. I recommend doing this practice session once per day until you feel nice and comfortable with it, and then I'll have another video for you to practice along to. Thank you. Have a good one.